Revelation chapter 13, starting at verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Rome being destroyed, America coming up in its place, known as the wound that was healed. Verse 4. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? It's going into America, from Rome, and all around the world. For years they've been saying, who can go against America? Since the first, the hydrogen bomb they put on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Since then they've been saying, who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him? Verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Let me jump down to verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Years upon years have we been taken into captivity. Lord willing, this is our last one. Babylon the Great, America. Well, this will be our last one. And from all the disasters they cause around the whole world, going into land after land after land, destroying it in the name of their image, the false image. Part of the wine has been given, the cup of the wine has been given to the inhabitants of the earth that follow after the beast and have no faith in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. Verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwelt therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. That's America. Like I said before, every president that's deemed as a president in America has to have some kind of interaction or meeting with the Pope in Rome. This is verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And that's what this right here is going to be about. To let you know who he is. Esau Edom. The only man on the earth that really has power to bring out fire from the heavens, out of the sky. Come in. Before we get to that, before we get to 13, let's go down, because this is the part that a lot of people are not aware of. Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And how is he going to do that? What's the image of the beast? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. The MOTB. The chipmunk. All right. Going back up to 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Esau Edom. See, America, not the ones that control America is not just Esau Edom. You have the Romans that are Esau Edom, the Greeks that are Esau Edom, Europe, France, and even Russia. Yep. They're all brothers. They're going against each other right now for power. And because of the delusions or illusions of America and all the sanctions that America has been putting on all the nations around the world. And Russia is also known as the Magog and the Medes. Are their brothers. So let's get into this.
Russia has tested a new nuclear-capable missile. It is called the Saturn II. Moscow claims this missile can hit targets anywhere in the world, even the North and South Pole. The missile can also evade defense systems. Vladimir Putin says this new weapon will make Russia's enemies think twice. Is Russia's new weapon a serious threat for the West? Here's a detailed report.
Amid the conflict in Ukraine, a missile took off in northwest Russia. Vladimir Putin says that the new Russian weapon will make enemies think twice.
This truly unique weapon will strengthen the combat potential of our armed forces, reliably ensure the security of Russia from external threats, and make those who, in the heat of aggressive rhetoric, try to threaten our country, think twice.
So what is this new weapon? It is called the RS-28 Sarmat. This is an intercontinental missile, or ICBM. The NATO calls it the Saturn II. Russia claims that this missile can fly over the North or the South Pole and strike targets anywhere in the world. The missile has a range of 11 to 18,000 kilometers, and it can carry 10 or more warheads. This includes nuclear bombs. It was widely known that Russia was developing a new ICBM to replace older ones. The weapon will be tested 5 more times this year before it is inducted into the Russian military. Reports say that Russia began developing the Sarmat more than a decade ago. The weapon launches just like a conventional rocket, but it is considered to be much more powerful. An ICBM can target several sites over a large geographical area. Once these warheads on it are released, they fall at speeds of about 7 kilometers per second. The Sarmat, however, could be more dangerous. In theory, it could evade missile detection systems. But Russia's arch-enemy, the United States, is not worried about these tests.
The Defense Department said today that we did not deem the test a threat to the United States or its allies, and the timing and the scope of Russia's missile tests do not influence our approach to countering Russia's further invasion of Ukraine. So it was noticed through the proper process, and the Department of Defense has spoken to this as well.
Washington is playing down the Russian missile test, but Vladimir Putin seems to have achieved his objective. Once again, he has reminded the world about Russia's military power.
We are now available in your country. Download the app now.
All right. With that being said, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Because evidently America said, they're not afraid, they're not worried about it. Of course, most of the people that run America, they're going to run when they know the missiles going off into their bunkers. All right, but still with great pride, they're not worried about what's going to happen to their citizens. And most of their citizens need to be destroyed because they're too busy being up in America's ass. They head too far up inside their rectal canal, so they can't see what's really going on around them. And they don't care, so they must be destroyed anyway. Anyway, let's go on. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? The Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. That's your answer. And he's going to use other men, Russia being one, to bring you down. Okay? To the east, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah B'Shem Rakah Kodash, and double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and shalom to the brothers out here doing the work. Barakatah.